Okay, this is the final. This is the final time I'm going live. It is what it is. Okay, now we just gonna do it this way. When I go live this way, I should have no problem. What the heck? Ugh. Okay. When I go live this way, I should have no problems. Hopefully, you guys find the stream. I got a little hair sticking out. Let me see if it shows that I am live because I'm just, you know what? I can't leave y'all for this long no more because I just come back and it's just a catastrophe. It's just all bad. Like it just don't be right. So I got to figure out. Okay. All right. So I just won't have my background and I won't be able to pull up things how I did before, but I'm going to try to still open up a separate window. We're going to go through the blogs. We're going to see what's going on. And I'm going to just give commentary like that. Like I was saying in my other video, I will be posting my Azrael breakdown tomorrow. I'll have it up tomorrow. I'll have my breakdown out tomorrow. And right now we're just going to hang out, you know, go through the blog, see what's going on. And I'm going to give my commentary. It should not mess up anymore at this point. You know, it should not mess up anymore at this point. I'm definitely upgrading my equipment. I'm changing up some of the things that I use. But in the meantime, this is what we got. This is what we got. But 2020, I'm doing like a new layout, a lot of stuff. So bear with your girl. So let me go back and pull up the shade room. Let's see. Share my screen with the shade room. We're gonna go there. Okay. So what I was saying is, you know, Melanin Magic, everybody looking good. This is what I was saying on the last one. They all look amazing. Ryan Destiny is my favorite. She is, to me, like so gorgeous. She is definitely gorgeous. So we're just going to comb through. This is just like a chill kickback live. We're just going to comb through the internet and I'm going to give you guys my dedicated videos tomorrow. I wanted to get them out today, but there's so much stuff that I want to unpack and put in there and share with you guys that I'm not going to be able. It's already 4 o'clock my time. It's not going to be out. So tomorrow I will have like, you know, intimate videos where I, you know, put in the work to have it clear, concise, and all that good stuff. But for now, we're just browsing through the internet. So it looks like Bhad Bhabie decided to take a break from social media. You know, she had a lot of backlash when she had the braids. Then when she had the braids, then she kind of put a clap back and she put her clap back and she was like, you know, when y'all wear y'all straight weave, blah, 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 blah. So now she has decided to totally take a break. And now this is what she had to say. Let me kind of make it a little bit bigger. It says, due to my mental health, I will be taking, what the heck? This keeps zipping down. Due to my mental health, I will be taking a small break from this app. I hate to say it, but y'all won. Congrats, mission complete. Y'all made the little 16-year-old completely lose it. Social media has not only made me who I am, but also is the reason I can't sleep at night. Imagine being called a racist white, I guess, cunt, or B, I don't know. Every second of the day, I show off a tattoo. They say I'm trying to be black. I defend myself, then boom, I'm labeled as a racist. There's no winning as a celebrity on this app. She then said, everything I do will be considered wrong. I guess she said, imagine being me for a second. You just get a cute new wig and want to show it off. Then the minute you post, your mood is instantly killed because your comment section is flooded with this slut wants to be black so bad while wearing a straight blonde wig. This shit is really draining. When I do come back, I will be turning all the comments off. Have a nice day. So that is Bhad Bhabie with a message saying that she is getting off of social media. And I mean, to a degree, I mean, I understand when people had issue with what she said in response to the whole wearing braids thing. I get that. But to constantly taunt somebody, constantly go after people. I feel like, that is mentally draining. I'm just not that type of person to just constantly just, keep pick. I feel like, well, I don't know, kind of, I guess my commentary could come off that way on certain topics when I just say what I say, but I don't know. So, moving on. So we're going to move on from that. And now let's see what else we got here. So they posted up a photo of Moneybagg Yo, and I guess this is his prom photo. So I was reading through the comments, and a lot of people was like, clapping back at people who was trying to fat shame. They were like, "Oh, you guys are just trying to like fat shame her. There's nothing wrong with her. Like, why are you guys trying to, like Shade Room is trying to be shady and posting her when it's Lizzo, y'all don't say nothing." So, people felt some type of way with them showing Moneybagg Yo's prom picture with this girl. People were making jokes saying like, you said you always have a baddie. Well, she's not a baddie, blah, blah, blah. But what do you guys think about them posting his prom picture? Do you think that it was intentional for them to for people to try and drag the woman? And what do you guys think about that? Somebody in the chat said, "Who is she?" I don't think that she's anybody famous. I just think that this is his prom picture and that's who he took to prom. Moving on, let's see. So Jordan is slaying. She's looking really good. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, so Kiki Wyatt just gave birth to her 10th child. She gave birth to her 10th baby, and this is her in the delivery room after that. Let's see what else is going on. Okay, so this is one that I wanted to cover when I was on break. Swizz Beatz and his whole baby mama drama fiasco. His baby mama around Christmas time, she felt like Alicia Keys was overstepping as a stepmom. She felt like she was overstepping for, number one, having her child call her, I think it's like Umi or something. I'm going off the top of my head because this happened around Christmas time. I had took all the screenshots and I had put everything in my phone so that I can cover it. And then I just didn't. It was just too much going on. But basically what was going on is she didn't like the fact that Alicia Keys was having her child call her Umi or something like that. And that is another word for mom. So she didn't like the fact that she had her child calling her mom. She felt like she's her only mom. She sacrificed too much with her child for another woman to have her child calling her child mom. And she didn't like that. She also didn't like the fact that Alicia Keys bought her child a cell phone. She didn't want her to have this cell phone. And she felt like they were kind of like trying to bribe her love or something like that. And she didn't like it. After that, Swizz Beatz kind of had words for her. They kind of was going back and forth under her photos. I think I might still do a video about this. It's going to be late and it already happened around Christmas time, but I think this is one of the things that I still will cover. But, her and Swizz Beatz were going back and forth or whatever. And so now, today or yesterday, she's now saying that she fears for her life. So she's the one who put them on blast. She put Alicia Keys on blast. She put Swizz Beatz on blast. And so from the backlash that she was receiving from the fans and from everything that was going on, she is now saying that she is in fear of her life. She's scared, things of that nature. She said, due to the violent threats, I am now forced to post this. Swizz Beatz, Alicia Keys' husband, and her fan base have been threatening me. His wife, who is supposed to be pro-women, is aware of this. I fear for my life and safety. I am alone with Nicole, and the only way to protect myself is to let everyone know. It's the public that enabled them to put people down in the first place. Then she revealed a text message between her and Swizz Beatz. So I guess Swizz Beatz is in the white and she is in the green. And it says, "Stop writing me. Only talk to Mo, please. Thank you. So I'm assuming that Swizz Beatz wants her to correspond only through a third-party individual because obviously their communication is toxic. And she said, I don't want to write to you. And then he said, don't ever talk to me. Well, send me Nicole's number ASAP. And then she said, of course, especially to speak about Nicole, no problem. And then she said, the same phone you didn't want her to have. And then she responded and she said, as a father, you should speak to the mother about the child. But if you think, oh, then I guess it went away. And then it says, I know how you've been threatening Mashonda and Nasir's mother all these years. You are a liar. And then he said, make sure you tell her. And then he said, no problem, I will. And then he responded and said, fuck them, I'm talking about you. You think you know. And then she said, they are great mothers. Great women, great mothers. And then she also posted and she said, people are getting inspired by the leader they follow. You can tell that if the fans are violent, full of hate, their leaders don't inspire peace and love. So this comes from Swizz Beatz' baby mother after she revealed that she was not happy with the role that Alicia Keys was taking with her daughter. She felt like they were overstepping. She felt like they were bribing her child with gifts. She did not like the fact that Alicia Keys was having her daughter call her Umi, which means mom. She felt like that was the overstep of boundaries. And now she's saying that she is in fear of her life. What do you guys think about that? Like, she's the one who came forward and said all of these things. And then now she's saying, you know, she is feeling like she's in fear. What do you guys think about her saying that? And while you guys type that, I'm going to see what else is going on in social media. And how do you guys like lives like this, where we can just kind of like, you know, hang out, comb through social media together, and then I can post like dedicated videos in addition, like separate to like really fill in the gaps and give all the receipts. How do you guys like, you know, a live like this so far? Let me know what you guys think about that. Thank you. Thank you guys for the compliments on my hair. Okay, so let's see. So because I have the backstory on a lot of this stuff, but you know, I have been away. So here is a post from Summer Walker. She posted up a repost and she said, imagine hurting the woman God sent to heal you. Enjoy the L, my guy. And then in the caption, she said, laugh my ass off, a whole fucking L, clown. So on another blog, I had seen that there was a follow-up to this, and people were assuming that she was talking about London on the Track, which I'm almost certain that she was talking about London on the Track. They break up, make up, break up, make up. She blasts him on social media. They back together, you know. So people were assuming that this was about London. And she replied to that, and she was saying like, oh, I'm not talking about him. This wasn't about him, blase, blase. I don't believe that. I think that it was about him, but you know, they break up to make up. So by the time she responded, I feel like at that point, they were good. Okay. So this right here is a photo of Azrael. She's saying, surprise, let the healing process begin. Love y'all and thank y'all. I even thank everyone who follows me because you all believed in me when I could not believe for myself. Moving on to better days. So her and her family had like this full photo shoot, and you know, they had the matching outfits and you know, all of this stuff. And I want to know what you guys think about it. Like I said, I will be having a wait, somebody sent a donation. Somebody said thanks for the donation. I didn't know somebody sent a donation. Thanks for the donation if somebody did. I don't see it, but thanks for the donation if somebody did. But yes, but I'll be talking about all that in a separate video going in detail. Okay, and Tiana Taylor is slaying on the gram, showing that body, yaddy, yaddy. Her body is banging. She got a nice body. Her body is really, really nice. Girl, because let me tell you how my body looked after I had a baby. How my stomach looked after I had a baby. I still, kids be about 18 years old and people still be talking about they still got their baby weight, they baby fat. My baby 6. I still got my little pudge. I still got my little baby fat. She was able to have that baby and snap back. So shout out to her. Right after I had my baby though, there was a time when I got really, really skinny. Like, oh my God, I was so skinny, and my stomach was flat due to me being super, super skinny right after my baby. But that was kind of like short-lived, and I just blossomed in ass, titties that came from everywhere. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I'm kind of done with the shade room. Let's see what's going on another blog. So let's go to Baller Alert. Let's see what's going on Baller Alert. Okay, so let's see. Because sometimes they have like news stories and just different little stuff. So let's see what's going on. Oh, you know what I want to show you guys? Young Jock. I think I've seen it on T-Tenders. I want to know what you guys think about it. Hold up. Where is that video? Okay.
It's a new company, so I've been doing probably like really about 30, 40 days. 30 to 40 days.
You sound like somebody I know.
Huh?
You sound like somebody I know.
I mean, somebody you know, like.
I don't know. What's your name?
I told you. I just want to ask a question. Are you Young Jock?
Can you turn around?
I mean, I think y'all put that part together, yeah.
Oh, so you must have fell off or something. Like, why is you?
I gotta fall off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to figure out. Like, you just driving for pull up and go. Like, what happened?
I mean, I just felt like it's an easy way to get some easy money right here downtown. I meet people, you know what I'm saying?
I really think that's okay.
You think that's what?
So you said, like, where?
It's a new company, so I've been doing probably like.
Okay. So this video has been going viral of Young Jock. There has been a lot of people feeling like Thomas B, I think he said in the chat, there's a lot of people who feel like this is simply marketing. This is promotion, that, this is the company's way of like going viral. A lot of people equated it to the time where, he kind of did things for, wearing like the hairstyles and trying to get like, attention in that way. And so there are a lot of people who feel like this is staged. But whether it's staged or not, I think the message is still like, it's kind of like a message in it. I do think that it is promoting though. I like, there are people who said that he had a stake in the company. The company is called Pull Up and Go. And like, he's even gone on TMZ. He's like, wearing the hat, doing the promotion, saying the name of the company several times. And he's not doing like a Uber or Lyft, something that we know about. It's a new entity. And he's doing Pull Up and Go. So I do think that it is promotion. However, the message in it, I feel like is like, people really think that if you do a legal route of money after you had some sort of celebrity, people consider that to be like lame, or, like, oh, you broke, you fell off, oh, you ain't got no money. And I feel like that's why a lot of people resort to doing illegal activities when they are, celebrities, because they kind of want to try to keep up with that lifestyle. And when you're not bringing in the same money that lifestyle provides, then, if you go to a legal means, and this, I think, again, I do think it's staged, but I found it, I feel, like I said, I feel like there is still a powerful message, because the way that society looks at things, they look at it as like, oh, you fell off. Oh, you ain't got no money. Oh, you must be broke now. And it's like, What if I just want to have multiple streams of revenue? What if I want to make multiple streams of money, multiple streams of income? What if I just want to, I don't know. So I think that is just very like crazy how society does look at honest livings, like people who make honest livings, who have some sort of celebrity attached to them. I think this is why people go to the extremes of, the fake sex tape leaks and, trying to do whatever they can to try to, going from reality show to reality show to reality show to reality show to reality show. And this is kind of like an eye opener for the way that society views things. It's just crazy. William Jefferson said it's all smoke and mirrors. Right. Yeah, it is definitely smoke and mirrors. Let me see. Cynthia says that's the thing, multiple streams of revenue. Shopper Style said he saw how being roasted can help your coins with the hair stunts, so he did it again. Right. And then Courtney says maybe he just likes people and this is his way to interact with people. That's a possibility. However, I don't think that that's what it is, but that is definitely a possibility. Let's see. A job is a job. Get the check, but don't let me see you with 5K Gucci on next week. I mean, I feel you. Demaria says, yep, society is jacked up. Okay, so that's enough of that. So let me see. Let's go on. Okay. So with Future, y'all know he has been showing a lot of PDA to Lori Harvey. And, he had this extravagant birthday celebration with the rose petal bed leading up with the candles. And people were comparing the birthday celebrations that he did for Joy to the birthday celebrations that he did to Brittany. And all of the celebrations kind of mirrored each other. And it seems like he kind of has a pattern of, how he wines and dines his ladies. What do you guys think about these guys? And I don't know why I keep feeling I got a burp. What do you guys think about these guys? Let's say like Diddy's age, Future, who got all these baby mamas. He's an older guy. What do you think about all of these older men? Because people, they automatically say, anybody who deals with R. Kelly, who, has the interest with, younger women, people say like, oh, they're victims. But what about the girls who just barely are 20? I feel like 20, the mind state at 18 and the mind state at 20 is still the same type of mind state. So what do you guys think about all of these guys who already have older baby mamas who are their age, and then now like all the girlfriends are younger, so to speak? That's what I'm trying to say. K-Biz says, didn't Future call Lori a thought a month or two ago? I'm sure he did, but you know how it go. Okay, so I'm not even sure how you pronounce that. It says, there's no way he could be driving around Uber with a hoodie on. Come on, people, we could see this is fake for clout. Right. I'm into zaddy like dudes. Older men are always going to desire younger women because women have an expiration date called menopause. That's what Courtney said. Melissa says, yeah, he gives her birthday sex with the flowers and the petals all over the place. It's sickening, basically. Demarius said, they're not victims if they're of age, but I don't think older men at a certain age should date girls that can be their own daughter. Right. I agree. I agree. La says, the way they handing out herpes like parting gifts, they better keep them private to themselves. Let it rest. Right. And then Tiff West wants to know what you mean by expiration date. Expiration date. Excuse me? Okay, let's see. Okay, so this is a video of R. Kelly's publicist, his ex-publicist. So I showed you guys a photo in my community tab. And when I showed you guys a photo of the community tab, there was like a lot of comments and everything. And this is what he had to say upon his so-called like random meetup with Avenatti. This is the video about it.
We've been all right. We've been all right. You know what? We have found common ground, and it's all about justice.
What was the dispute in the beginning, though?
The dispute? Well, we never had a dispute. He and I never had a dispute. We never dispute. I always said Avenatti was a brilliant attorney. I had no problem with Avenatti. The problem I had was with some of the things that were just said. Avenatti always said genius stuff. He was a brilliant attorney. So with me, I was a fan always. Okay. I told that. I said that on CNN.
All right.
And let me tell you something. This guy, you know, being a spokesperson for R. Kelly, this guy took chicken shit and he managed to make a little bit of chicken salad. I always suspected that, but it's all right. I can't make up with people. Let me tell you. It's been a long life for you anyway. All right? We've been all right. We've been all right. You know what? We have.
Okay. Okay, so what do you guys think about Kelly's ex-publicist now linking up with Michael Avenatti and them now, you know, saying that they're on the scam? I mean, I was talking and then looking at the chat and then and Ashanti says when scammers link up in that case. But what do you think about them, you know, linking up together? What do you guys think about him switching sides and them linking up? Linking up. Oh my God, I'm starting to get tongue twisted. Okay. All right. So now let me go to the neighborhood. I don't know why it never pops up. I have to type the whole thing in. Okay, let's see what's going on the neighborhood talk. Okay, so as you guys know, Nene Leakes and Kenya Moore, they have this, you know, frenemies situation where one season they're friends, the next season they're not, the next season they're friends, the next season they're not. And so this season on The Real Housewives of Atlanta is the non-friend season. They're not cool. They're not effing with each other. They kind of been throwing subliminals back and forth to one another. And they've been, you know, Kenya will go throw a shot at Nene. Nene would throw a shot at Kenya. So this is a video of her telling Kenya that instead of worrying about her, she needs to worry about her marriage. So I'm going to play this video for you guys, and then we'll browse through the neighborhood talk and see what tea they have, and we'll read through that. And we're just going to go on through the latest gossip, and, you know, we'll just do that for now until I can sit, work on videos, and get y'all some real tea with some receipts and all of that. So let me play this video.
I know one thing, Key need to worry about her own marriage, okay? That's what she needs to do. And start worrying about somebody else's marriage and their relationship. Girl, you haven't even been able to keep none of the men that you've ever brought on this show.
Okay? So what do you guys think about her telling Kenya that she needs to worry about her own marriage and about the fact that Kenya can't keep a man? So all the men that Kenya brings on the show, they all kind of say that she kind of bought them in a way. If you guys remember, who was the first guy? There was a light-skinned guy. What was his name? He was before Matt. So there was a light-skinned guy, and then there was Matt, the one who was abusive, and then there was now the Mark guy. But who was the first guy? I can't think of his name. But each one of the guys, well, Matt and the light-skinned guy, they all made claims that she paid them to pretend to be the boyfriend. And then now she has this husband that doesn't seem like he's really into her. But I'm going to let Nene continue. But what do you guys think about Walter? Yes, his name was Walter. Thank you, Latrina.
None of them. They're all gone with the wind, okay? So you should cut it out. I know one thing. Key need to worry about her own marriage, okay? That's what she needs to do. And start worrying about somebody else's marriage and their relationship. Girl.
Okay, so yeah, so she said they're all gone with the wind. Fabulous. They're all gone. So what do you think is about Kenya that she gotta buy men. She's a beautiful girl. She has, I don't really like the fake butt, but you know, she's still a beautiful girl. She's a very pretty face. She's very smart. I don't really like her attitude all the time. She kind of has, you could tell she got issues, but what do you guys think it is that she has to buy these men? She has money, she has fame, she has celebrity, she has, you know, businesses, she has these businesses, these companies, but yet she has to still buy these men. Why do you guys think that is? So Marie Love says, Kenya is self-centered, fake, phony, A, B. She's beautiful, but bad energy. April says, I don't think she's buying them. I think they just end up wanting out after dealing with her. I believe that she kind of probably be buying them, though. I don't know. I think that she kind of do be buying them. Brownstone says she's damaged good from her upbringing. Demaria says, Kenya be doing too much, but I think it comes from her wanting to be loved with someone so bad. Ashanti said, beautiful girl, but I hate the fake butt implant. That butt implant is horrible. But she's so pretty, though. She doesn't have a nice personality, so she has to buy men to stay around her for longer than a month. Lena Nelson says, when does that clout chasing documentary come out? I don't know. They didn't give a date. I think you're talking about Azrael's documentary. Courtney says, if I was rich, I'd buy men too. Not trying to keep Nan one of them. Just enjoy them like a box of chocolates. I mean, if I was rich, guys is gonna want to, you could enjoy them for free. They gonna want to be around you just because you rich. I don't think I would ever buy a nigga. I can't do it. I'm sorry. I kind of feel like my eyelash is lifting up or something. I don't know. Candy is the only one on the show that a man would want. Let's see. Andrea says she's buying them to have somebody for the show. I guess if she gives them a little coin, she could keep her storyline going and get a lot more coin from Bravo. I mean, so it could be a business transaction. You know, she get a pretty penny from Bravo. So I don't know. Let's move on to the next. She has a nasty disposition about herself. All right. I don't know. So let's move on to the next. Okay. So I don't know who Brad Williams is. I don't know who he is, but this is like a midget guy. And so in this video, he was pretty much talking about a situation where he was on a tour bus. So he was on a tour bus, and I don't know their podcast, so I don't know if they'll try to like hit with a copyright strike if I play this. But the question is, did he admit to rape? So I'm going to try to play this, but I'm going to be pausing it, and then I want to know what you guys think about it. But I'm going to kind of give you guys pretty much what happened. So basically what happened is he was on a tour bus. One of the girls was like a groupie. So she got on the tour bus and she really wanted to mess with another guy that was on the tour bus. So she was trying to mess with another guy who was not right there. And so they turned off all the lights and she thought she was having sex with one guy, but he came in and he started to have sex with her. And once, I guess, she realized that, you know, he was kind of like a midget, and she realized that that wasn't the guy that she was supposed to be having sex with, she kind of like stopped. So is that considered rape? Would you consider that rape? Because she went in willingly to have sex with one guy, but not the guy that started to have sex with her. I'm going to try to play it, but let me see.
At Phil Vox wants to know, what's the weirdest Carlos Mencia story you've got?
Oh, okay. So, yeah, I was Mencia's opener for 4 years.
And
Do you guys still get along? Are you friendly?
yeah, we're friends.
So
Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna be pausing this because I don't know the way their copyright is set up. So Carlos Mencia, he says that he was his opener on tour for some time. The guy is like, are you guys friends? Are you still cool? He's like, yeah. So then he wants
So you
to
can
know,
say something weird that happened with him that he wouldn't be offended?
Absolutely.
Okay, go.
When we were on a tour bus together, and he got this girl was like on the bus and just really wanted to sleep with Carlos, and was in the back of got on the bus, actually blew our driver to get on the bus, and then
Who are you, Kiss?
apparently she was in the back
That is
waiting.
sexy driver.
Okay, so sorry again, I have to pause it. So he says that the girl, I guess she gave the driver of the bus head to get on the bus. So she was so desperate to get on the bus that she gave the driver head to get on the bus. So I'm just pausing it for copyright. I know it's annoying, but I want you guys to hear this, and I want you guys to give your assessment, because I hear the word rape thrown around to things that do not apply. This to me is rape, but people will put the rape card on consensual sex, and I'm just like, that's kind of not rape, but this sounds like rape. So, but I want you guys to hear it and let me know what you think.
I tour with the wrong people. Nobody's getting blown.
So she was. So she's in the back, and Mencia's married. He's not going to do anything. So he turned off all the lights, and then
At Phil Vox wants to know.
Okay, so he said they turned off all the lights, and then that's where he's going to say he started to have his way with her when she thought that she was having sex with the other guy.
and then sent me in, and then I started hooking up with the girl, and it went for a good 15 minutes before she realized that, I mean, Mencia's tiny, but he shouldn't have stubby arms like that. And then finally she realized that she was having sex with me.
That's kind of, I feel like that's like a rape story.
Not in a technical sense.
I think technically it is. Well, I hope this was over 7 years ago.
The statute of limitations are good.
It was good being here.
And then,
Okay. So, what do you guys think about? So, again, like I said, I see people in other situations, they apply rape and it doesn't really apply. This to me is rape. If I don't know, if I feel like if I think I'm having sex with somebody else, or I sign up to willingly consent to someone else and somebody else starts having sex with me and the lights are off, that's rape in my eyes. But I want to know what you guys think about it. Lucky, why did I read this in your voice? I read this in your voice. Demaria said, yes, they will be going to jail. D-Nice says, dudes are so stupid. Hell yeah, that midget just admitted rape. Alicia Moore says, that is rape and not funny. His ass needs to go to jail. Kiana says, hell, she blew the bus driver. What's the problem? I think, well, she consented to blowing the bus driver. It is like I have to consent. Like, just because I, like, you know what I'm saying? If a person, I'm putting myself in her shoes. If I say, hey, I want to be wild and frisky and I want to blow the bus driver and I want to have sex with Carlos, that's what I want to do. But Brad can't come and have sex with me when I'm thinking I'm having sex with Carlos. That's not cool. You know, Loud, that's not cool. Charlene says, she should have said, since you started it, and if it was feeling good, she should have said, you know, I didn't give you consent, so you better get your checkbook out. Oh, wow. Whoa. What? What? William Jefferson said, needs to be locked up for telling somebody else private activities. Crystal Brock said, it ain't no tag team type of situation. The F. And then Nina says, rape is unconsent right. She did not consent to having sex with him. So Andrea says, it don't take that long to feel Okay, that's not supposed to be funny, but I mean, I get where she's saying, because it's like you should immediately be able to tell that it's short arms. But if once you know how the saying go, when we laying down in the bed, we kind of, I don't know, I don't know. It's still rape. I know that. She sure is low, and these types of women get mad when they are called a hoe. And then Shopper Style says, are some of y'all really okay with your dude leaving the room and his man's coming in and finishing the job? Right. I just feel like, oh, yeah. Okay. So let's move on. Okay. So let's see what else is going on. Okay. So it looks like it says hopelessly in love. Lifetime explores the marriage of Faith Evans and Biggie Smalls. So Lifetime is working, huh? They trying to secure the Black demographic, ain't they? They are trying to be careful to say the R word on, right? Yeah. They could demonetize. Yeah, I do know that. I do try to be careful with saying certain words because YouTube, they could pick it up, but hey, I already said it. But I gotta try to be more cautious next time. But yeah. Let's see. Right. Okay. Somebody said Lifetime is capitalizing on our lives. Well, Crystal says Lifetime is capitalizing on our lives. I'm watching you says boycott Lifetime. Okay, so like I said, it looks like they are exploring the marriage of Faith Evans and Biggie Smalls. And so they have like kind of some clips here. So I'm going to try to play a couple of the little clips. I can't play it all because of copyright reasons, but I'll try to play a little bit of it. But hit the like button, you guys. If you guys like this kind of chill, relaxed, combing through social media together, combing through the blogs together. If you like this kind of live, let me know in the comments. Let me know if you want me to do this more often when I don't have a story right away. But, it's several things that we can just chill and we can all talk about things together. Let me know if you guys want me to do these types of lives more often. And hit the like button if you like this type of live. Black Eye says, it says y'all should have dropped Lifetime after that Aaliyah doc. That you mean the Aaliyah movie that they made that was horrible? Oh my God, that was like the most horrible movie. But okay, so let me show you guys a little bit more of that they have. And I'm gonna be pausing it because of copyright, but I'm gonna try to show y'all something.
Our first weeks were, I would like to say, simple and fun, almost like teenage type love. Big didn't drive, so I would take studio sessions, go in a studio for an hour and get whatever money he was there to get and come back and we go get something to eat. And I think we both just knew we had very strong feelings.
Okay. I don't want to play too much. It looks interesting though, kind of.
Who are you? And she said, I'm Faith. I'm Biggie's wife. And I was like, his wife? And I closed the door and I went looking for this guy.
Dang, I don't want to play too much. I feel like I already played too much. I feel like I already risked a copyright by letting Faith talk too long. But it seems
if Faith wasn't a singer, she would be a great detective. God, my ears are golden, let me just tell you. And unto this very day, Rivera always laughs at the fact that I recognize the tones on the dial pad and dialed this girl's number back. Yo,
Wait, is she saying that she knows the number that you're pressing by the tone that it makes? That's crazy. Is that what she's saying? She says she noticed the tone from the dial pad. So is she saying that, like, if you dial a 1, 2, 5, 4, like, is she saying that from the sound, just the pressing the button, she knows the number? That's deep.
She pressed redial on the phone, and she listened to the tones that play back. And you know, when you press redial, go do 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 do.
What the? What? What? The tones from that, I never heard that. I never heard no shit like that before in my life. She knew from the, okay, that's new. That, have y'all ever heard of that? Have y'all ever heard of that? What the?
And she listened to every tone and found each number from the tone. Like, who does that? Who has that ability to be able to say, no, that was a 4. No, that's 7. Boop. After that, it was like,
how can you do that? What the? How is that possible? Do you guys think that's possible? Do y'all think that's possible? That's crazy. You said yes, back in the day it was possible. That is crazy. Yes. Tiff West says she had too much time on her hands. I don't have that amount of time to be like, do. I get in my investigative bag and I will investigate. I will land up on your sister, baby mama, cousin, sister Tracy page, finding out. I do my, but that's deep. But let's listen to a little more.
you are in trouble, bro.
If Faith wasn't a singer, she would be a great.
Okay.
Kim was like one of the little pretty chicks that was around there that all the drug dealers wanted to get with. You know what I mean? Like everybody was all over her. She was like this little short, little pretty girl that was always fly.
Kim and Biggie, they were in a real relationship, without a doubt. Without a doubt. They were in love, both of them, way before Biggie met Faith.
Okay. Who is this guy in the orange? Do you guys know who the guy is that's in the orange? I don't know who he is. Who is this guy in the orange? I don't know him. Who is he? Who is this guy? Brownstone says, I like this live. Okay, thank you. I'll try to do more of these if you guys like this.
This is somebody who I had up in my house. All along, she's sleeping with my husband.
Kim was hurting more and more every day. It was always why Faith? Why choose her? And this bubble is going to implode soon.
I really think, and if you guys watch my coverage of Little Kim and her issues that she had with Notori Nottin, I brung up I brung up the thought, I guess, that I really think the reason why Kim bleached her skin and she wanted to be this very light, pale girl is because I don't know that her and Biggie, the guy in the orange said that they were in a relationship. Everybody else says that they were not. They said that she was just kind of like a jump off. I honestly think that she really did love him, but just because she had a lot of love for him doesn't mean that the love was reciprocated, and obviously he didn't make her his girl. All the women that he committed to were light, very pale women. He was in an actual relationship with Charlie Baltimore. He was in an actual relationship with Faith. And as you hear the guy say that Kim would always say, you know, why her? Why Faith? Why did he get with her? I truly attribute her bleaching her skin to trying to be in the idea or in the image of what he found beautiful. I feel like she felt like, because that's what he chose, I think that she felt like that's the image that she had to replicate in order to be beautiful. She was so beautiful back then. I really wish that she did not have that, you know, or I assume, I think, I can't say for sure, but I think that is the low self-esteem and the insecurities that she had. I think that is what drove her to skin bleaching?
I knew what was going on. Faith is his wife, and I know he was dating Kim. It's like, I'm not going to go there and tell Faith that. I'm not going to go tell my man business. That's my homeboy.
Shortly after I moved out of our apartment, Kim was on Wendy Williams' show on the radio.
Kim was talking about
Kim was like one of the little pretty chicks that was around there.
Big in a way that could have been construed as a romantic relationship.
She got on the radio and felt comfortable enough to say that Big and I were not wearing wedding rings.
Okay. So again, I have to pause it. Somebody said now Kim looks Asian. She was such a pretty brown skinned girl because he was black as tar. So that he wait. Where'd it go? Okay, so Melissa said because he was black as tar, so that he rather very high yellow women. Okay, yeah. She has dysmorphia. Shoppa Style says, I agree, but also Pam Anderson said she is obsessed with her and she had to cut her off. She started getting lighter right after that. Rodnisha says, wow, I finally catch you live. Yes, let me get my popcorn and wine. Okay, let me play some more. But I just have to keep pausing it for copyright reasons. I feel like I probably already played too much, but let's play a little more. It seems interesting.
I just felt like that's like really out of bounds. Even though she didn't get on there and say, we're together. She said, that's my baby. But, you know, it was enough to tell something was going on.
I guess we were really naive, but there was some times where I remember Faith would say, oh, this dress doesn't fit me anymore. Kim, you can have it. So she was looking at Kim as a little sister.
And I asked him, are you little Kim? And he did not deny it. I felt like really stupid because I'm like, wait, all this time I've been, you know, like, really? And you told me to be around her? And then it was like the vibe with everybody around me, like, duh. You know what I mean? Like, why? Like, really? You didn't?
Like, how we know and you don't know? That be the, like, it really do be guys like that. Like, guys will literally have you hang out with a female that they fucking and have you looking stupid as hell. What do you guys think about that? Like, aside from Faith, Biggie, Kim situation, have you guys ever had a situation where you was dealing with a guy and he wanted you to get close with another chick and it turns out that he was having sex with that chick as well? I literally had a real life situation like that, bro. Like, I really had a legit situation like that. And when I found out, I was so pissed off. Like, guys really legit do stuff like that. And that just really gave me a flashback. Like, you trying to have me hang out with this bitch and you fucking her and they all got me looking stupid, but it was even further on my behalf. Like, it was even some more. Okay, so let me tell y'all a brief story time real quick while, you know, we going through, you know, all of this. So let me tell y'all, let me interrupt this with a quick little story time. Okay. So I was dealing with this guy, right? So I was dealing with him, you know, I was feeling him. He was cool. You know, some of you guys know, you may or may not know that I sew clothes. So I had like my own like little clothing line and, you know, I construct garments from scratch. Like, I'll go to the fabric store, I'll get, you know, fabric. I can make dresses, leggings, you know, whatever. I know how to sew. I'm a self-taught designer and I had a clothing line. So I'm dealing with this guy. And so he tells me that he has a best friend. She's into fashion. You know, like, we would really like, you know, be cool. Like, we would really like, you know, link up and, you know, we would really like vibe or whatever. And since, you know, he dealing with me and that's his friend, you know, he felt like I should, you know, like exchange numbers with her, be cool with her and stuff like that. So I'm like, okay, like at the time, like I'm not as friendly with people now. Like, back in the day, I used to be making friends with everybody. Like, you know, like, oh, hey, you know, cool with this person, cool with that person, cool with this person. I would be networking. I would be out. I would be, you know, meeting new people. I was like very sociable. Like I'm not anymore as much. Like now I'm more like reserved. Now I'm more like a just kind of like, you know, when I go out, I kind of like just peep the scene and like watch the scene or whatever. But back then I was really into like networking. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, like she into fashion, I'm into fashion, you know, cool. Like we could link up, you know, whatever. So I exchanged numbers with the girl, and I'm thinking that she his best friend, like they best friends, they cool, you know, and I'm cool. So I'm cool with the girl. And then one day it comes out that, oh, well, I was thinking, you know, that we should do a threesome. And I'm like, what? He was like, yeah, well, you know, telling me him and his best friend also fuck. And I'm like, oh, motherfucker, you got me fucked up. Like, you got me being cool with a bitch that you telling me that she is your best friend and you fucking her, but you want us to be in communication and your goal, like you try to be slick to try to set up a threesome. Oh, I was like, I was done. So when Faith said, like, you know, she was around, thank you, Radnisha, for the donation. When Faith said that she used to be around Kim and, you know, giving her clothes and being cool, like, oh my God, that just gave me a flashback, because dudes really are low down like that. Like, they really are freaking some little sneaky little, like, I just, like, Lucky said for him, he gonna say how much. Ain't no pay, like, ain't no pay, like, I just was like, I was just like, y'all, I don't know what type of time y'all on, but then I'm like, when he presented the idea to me, he was when he was presenting the idea to me, I was asking him, I'm like, wait, so she was in on this as well? Like, y'all together kind of like planned this whole thing? And then he was like, yeah, well, you know, I proposed the idea to her. She said that you was pretty. She feel like, you know, you clean, you keep yourself up or whatever. I'm like, oh, hell no. What the fuck? Like, I felt like betrayed, deceived. I don't know what the fuck, but I was like, no, nigga, But dudes really be on that. Like, dudes really be on that. But let me play a little bit more. I had to brief y'all with a little bit of a story time real quick, because dudes really be on some shit.
I didn't know. So I just was very like, I don't think we're going to be together.
Big in a way that could have been construed as a romantic relationship.
Let's see. Okay.
For the famous vibe photo shoot with Big and I, we didn't arrive together, nor did we leave together. I just hope I could sell a lot of records, you know, so I could like pull on this coattail. Follow up. Why you want to pull on my coattail? Because you large, baby. But you don't got to be like that. We family.
Ooh. He like, look at how he giving her that look, like, why you want to pull on my coattails? You know, dudes are a mess. They'll be doing some low down, dirty dog crap, but then want to act fresh with you. Like, why you trying to act fresh with me when you out here in these streets making the block hot? You see how he looking at her like, why you want to be on my coattails? Like, you the one out here making the block hot. Like, what you mean?
We were cracking jokes like we always do, but it wasn't real. So good to bad.
Oh, y'all can't see nothing. My bad.
Married and whatnot. Oh yeah, no question. That's my old lady. Which is it's kind of rare in this business for a couple to be out there. You
I'm
know,
sorry, y'all.
Everything. I mean, what do y'all think it represents a lot of young people out there? Unity. I hear you. Togetherness.
famous vibe photo shoot.
Okay, sorry, y'all. Y'all heard it though.
He was gone so much, and we would, you know, argue. I would find out something, and as soon as I get home was certainly a song that I specifically wrote with the thought of, I wish he would be saying this to me.
Okay, so they about to play the song. Okay, so I just have to pause it a little bit. Damaris says she looked miserable. Crystal says she laughed. I watch things like that too, Neek. Virgo, I have male BF. Wait, and 2 female friends. Okay, that's why you have to think like them and play them at their games. Yeah, you definitely gotta think like a man. And yeah, you definitely do. Okay, they trying to get me to get the copyright going, but you know I'm vibing with her. Okay, so as I get home. All right, when is it safe to like press it again? I feel like YouTube is gonna be like, girl, you is doing too much. You doing too much.
Most of that I was inspired by him. At that.
Okay, girl. She said as soon as she get home, she gonna make it up to you. So that's what she wanted her man to be doing, saying that he gonna make it up to her because he was being a dirty community dick dog.
At the time, that was the most available way for me to channel my emotions.
Okay, why is they playing so much of the song? Like, I'm trying to, you know, we trying to get this in with my subs, and y'all just playing too much of the music. Like, what is going on? Like, I'm trying to show my peoples, and y'all playing. Y'all playing. Y'all is playing. Y'all is playing. Okay, right. Yeah, that song is a whole classic for real. Okay, they playing too much. They playing too much. I cannot play with them.
Faith said no to the video. And then he said, well, let's get Charlie Baltimore. Crazy. He said, I need this lookalike Faith that.
Okay, so they said Biggie made his side chick Charlie Baltimore play in one of his videos. Him and Charlie Baltimore, they were like in a relationship, like a real relationship. So too, but
I could kick out of my house.
I had never, you know, done any videos or anything. I was like, I don't know, maybe 19 at the time. So I'm not really knowing, you know, or expecting the events that followed to be what they were, where people thought that I was impersonating Faith.
Biggie had done a video with a girl he was dating who was depicting Faith in the video. So everyone sort of...
Ain't that like, I'm telling you, niggas be on some shit. Like, how you gonna have a girl impersonate me that you fucking in the video? Like, dudes, boy, I tell you, these dudes don't be about shit.
Was like popping popcorn waiting for this video to come out.
People got it. Like, oh man, is that Charlie Baltimore playing Faith? That was his intentions.
In the press, they were like, no, she's not, you know, it's just a girl. Like, she's just playing a role in a video. But we all knew. We were like, come on now.
Yeah, because that video, it looked the same as them right here. So it looked the same
famous
as
vibe
them
photo shoot
right here at
Big
this
and
photo
I,
shoot.
we didn't arrive together. Nor
So I don't know.
The song was called Wonder Why They Call You Bitch. And it was...
Okay, so it says, Faith claims Tupac asked her to suck his dick before paying her for being featured on one of his songs. I think that they messed around. I don't care what she says. She has denied it. She said that they never did anything. I think that she gave Tupac some nookie. I feel like she was so mad because her nigga was out here, you know, making her look bad on the streets, dogging her out. And I think she, you know, had one of those instances where she had some get back. I feel like she messed with Pac, and I really don't I don't believe when she said that she didn't, because he was doing her too dirty in these streets. He was doing some foul stuff, messing with Kim, got the girl in the video, messing with Charlie Baltimore. Him and Charlie Baltimore was really, you know, rocking heavy. I think she linked up with Pac. Like, you already know they got beef, so why you even gonna get on a song with him? Why you gonna take a picture with him? Why you gonna do any of that? I think she has sex with him. I don't care what nobody says.
It was just all such a very weird moment. He told me that his manager was going to bring the check to his room. We could drive to the hotel, wait for him, or I could get it for him tomorrow. And I was like, no, I can go. We can go get it. When we get into his room and his friends, they all, you know.
Okay, I'm going to pause it a little bit. Okay, so she's saying that he said that they're going to get the check at the room, blah, 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 blah. I'm just trying to, even though I feel like I already played too much, I'm still, you know,
kicking it and having drinks and smoking. So I asked, like, when is your manager coming? You know, when is they gonna get here? And then he said that I needed to suck his to get my money. And I was shocked. I was a little scared.
Yeah. Y'all think, what y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Who is this? Let's see. Who's at my door? Who is it? Who is it? Who is it? Yeah. Miracle's being mean? Yeah. Okay, here I come. All right. Okay, here I come. Okay, here I come. Okay, y'all, it's been fun. My baby is here. But if you guys like this type of live video, then definitely let me know down in the comments. But you know, I was gonna play a little more, but I definitely think that I think she messed with Pac. The Lifetime thing looks interesting. If you guys want me to do like these interactive lives, definitely let me know. If you're not subscribed to my channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, like button. Hitting the like button and sharing my videos also helps me out a lot. Thank you very much. Let me go let my child in and let me go.